Squad! Where at? How's it going, Squad Nation? It's your boy Player, aka the realest one in the room, and today we're back again with another video today, guys. Now, obviously you don't really see it, but my room's kind of like a low-key of a mess right now. That's because I'm actually going to be out of town for like at least 2 days, but don't worry, you guys will still have videos when I come back, which I mean, pretty much I'm going to be uploading every single video every single day, which means you guys will not even know I'm gone. But with that being said, we have another video from the boy Jamari talking about some SoundCloud rappers. Now, obviously, we all know about the three trio of SoundCloud rappers: Tekashi 6ix9ine, Lil. What is it? I forgot this nigga's name already. Lil Pump, and then there's Lil Zen, and there's like a few other SoundCloud rappers like XXXTentacion and many others. R.I.P. to the dude. But yeah, this man is actually going to be talking about Lil Zen, and I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I do not know this man whatsoever. I haven't heard this guy's music, nor have I heard this guy of what he's doing in any way, occasion, format. The only people I know for sure is Lil Pump and obviously Tekashi 6ix9ine. So, anyways, without further ado, let's watch the Tan Superman break down this man Lil Zen.
So let me take you guys back to around 4 years ago. The year is 2018. No one even knows what a pandemic is. Masks
Greatest
are
year
only
of all
used for
time.
surgery. And the future
Great
is
year
still
of all
looking
time.
somewhat bright as you land Tomato Town with your boys.
Great
If
year
you're a
of all
woman, I don't
time.
know, you're doing
I feel like we
something men
take
do.
2018,
Life is
2019 so
good.
freaking for
We have
granted.
no idea. In only a few short months, people will be fist fighting over toilet paper.
Exactly.
At this point, SoundCloud rap has now completely taken over, and
Jesus
mumble rap
Christ,
has entered
bro.
its second.
Like, bro, every single, I promise you, during when the pandemic freaking hit, bro, when Walmart, when I was still working there, bro, we barely had any toilet paper, no hand sanitizers, no hand soaps, bro. Like, it was at that point when I realized, bro, if this is the most serious shit in all of freaking mankind of history, or everyone is basically overreacting as all hell. Basically, I chose the latter and say number 2. Because, bro, there's absolutely no freaking way. But in all seriousness, bro, like, I feel like we really did take 2019 and 2018 so freaking for granted. Like, bro, comparing to what we're about to freaking go through now, like, bro, ever since 2020 hit, bro, everything went downhill. Like, bro, Kobe died. We was about to go to war with freaking Korea at some point. Then later down the road, we got hit with the corona. Like, seriously, it was like multiple hits. Like, it's actually freaking insane. Like, so much hit this in 2020, and then 2021, bro, things just like carried over. Like, bro, like, things did not get easy. You learn from there. But oh my goodness, it just goes to show you, bro, like, once 2020 hit, bro, everything really, really went down fucking hill from here. Jesus Christ.
Rap has entered its second phase with guys like Lil Pump, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Smoke Perp, and Lil Zen. And I totally blame this phenomenon on DJ Academics and No Jumper for promoting these artists like crazy. For Lil Pump, Gucci Gang seems to be the biggest song in the world. There's also talks of him working on something with Kanye West.
Bro, I saw that fucking shit get memed so many times.
Controlling the entire music industry. And Lil Zen has his little emo rap thing going on. At the time, the influence these SoundCloud rappers had on kids ages 12 to 16 was immense. And they must have felt like the biggest rock stars on the planet. And why wouldn't they? They went from being internet dweebs to having access to more money.
Yeah, they was out here just getting money and getting bitches.
Their wildest dreams.
Girls, I get called daddy like 800 times.
Wow.
During this era, there were many other mumble rappers who tried to get on and failed. Many of whom got things like face tattoos and grinded down their teeth to get permanent grills.
What comes with face tattoos, you're pretty much signing off that you're not going to live a normal life, whether it be for the good or bad. Most times for the bad, you know.
Right. They literally just confirmed it.
Who remembers remembers that guy Kid Boo? That dude lasted a whole 12
Oh
seconds.
wow, yeah,
I'm
that
pretty
dude
sure
Kid
the
Boo,
Island
bro.
Boys were around at that
Dude really
time,
call himself
but only
Kid
now
Boo.
have we
I'm so
come full
done.
circle with them and their viral TikTok moment. And with this quick rise to success that many artists had back then, there was always the issue of an even quicker burnout. Because the quicker something goes up, the faster it tends to come down.
Exactly.
Some artists manage to strike lightning in a bottle and make a career out of 15 seconds. But for the majority of artists today, any sort of longevity in the mainstream is damn near unheard of, and only a select few talented artists make it happen.
Exactly.
I mean, even lasting...
And real shit though, off topic, like, people can say whatever the fuck they want to say about Lil Nas X, but like, bro, that dude, bro, everyone thought that freaking like Old Town Road shit was his one-hit wonder. He was gonna be another one-hit wonder, cause bro, this man's like fame and like this man was like all over the charts, like bro. Like ever since back in like high school, 2018, 2019, when I think Old Town Road like hit, bro, like bruh. Like, you heard that shit on the radio every single damn day. When you come home from school, go home from work, blah, 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 blah. You hear that shit everywhere, bro. Like, it was a freaking crazy-ass phenomenon. Like, no matter where you, like, switch on the radio. Hell, it was like, this man was, like, the next coming of fucking goddamn Drake. Like, this Lil Nas X was becoming a phenomenon, and obviously with this freaking big ass phenomenon with the Old Town Road, and obviously with the remix that happened with Billy Cyrus, I think that's his name. Basically, everyone thought this man was gonna be like one hit wonder, and then he was gonna be gone. Basically, that was that. Similar to how what happened to Silent Toe and the Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay, all that type beat, right? But my man, he went from Old Town Road to Panini to Holiday to Call Me By Your Name, and then finally freaking Industry Baby. Like, this man is just taking dubs on top of dubs, bruh. And that ain't even, like, that's just to name a few of his freaking songs that I just fuck with, low-key. Like, Holiday for sure is, like, that's fucking with me, like, oh god, pause. But, anyways, but yeah, man, like, it's crazy, bruh. Like, but, the thing is that Jamari said what was true, that if you like get a crazy amount of momentum and like in your freaking early in your career, where pretty much like you got like a whole bunch of fans, all kinds of people like popping up and doing all this stuff like that, you really have to figure out how to like, you know, pretty much carry that momentum and pretty much keep that shit consistent. For me, I actually had a good momentum going when God High School was like releasing, and I was just dropping multiple freaking content and stuff like that. And I should have kept that freaking momentum going, but because I had like a job and whatever, and I was tired AF, and plus I wasn't as like, I was trying to keep my videos consistent, but I wasn't keeping as consistent as I usually did, which kind of like, again, I would have already hit, at the point where I was going, I would have damn near hit like 1,000 subs at this point. But again, you know, but I hit 500, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, man, like it's similar to happen with Aiden Ross, if you guys know him. Like, basically this dude was like out of nowhere was like rising up the charts, and then he started like his momentum started like, you know, started to be stagnant for a bit. And he was starting to get a little emotional. I remember that on, like, a live stream that he did. But it just goes to show you, like, bro, like, you get that high momentum, but once you get to the highest of your highs, do not be surprised you get to hit your lowest of your lows in your, like, career, no matter whether content creation or even rapping or anything like that in the entertainment industry.
Music game at this point is impressive. That's why, despite what you may think about Drake, you have to applaud him for
exactly, like,
top of the game
bruh,
for the last
this
decade.
man Drake is just winning.
Hit, and he has well over 100 over a sustained period of time. On the other hand,
bruh, Drake is literally like a billionaire at this point, for God's sake.
2022, it's safe to say their careers are not going the way they would have told you they would have gone 4 years back. You know, back when they thought they were king shit. This idiot was running around calling himself the king of New York.
Exactly.
Was saying fuck J. Cole and disrespecting other hip-hop legends. This clown went to the hospital for eating hot Cheetos. Today, Lil Pump is showing his pump online for quick cash. Tekashi is irrelevant, and the most notable thing he's done all year was hang out with the Nelk Boys. And Lil Zen is now going outside as well. Out of the three of them, he has to be the brokest. He only ever really had one big song that pales in comparison to the hits and influence Lil Pump and Tekashi had a couple years back. And let's put Zen under a microscope today, because I've never really talked about him on this channel, and recently he brought some serious allegations to the light against his former manager, basically saying that he enabled his longtime drug addiction and was instrumental in ruining his career and a lot of ways his life. His manager is former rapper Stat Quo, who was trying to help him navigate his career while he was addicted to different substances.
This nigga,
and my manager was supplying me with the drugs. He knew all my plugs, so if I couldn't perform because I was withdrawing back then, you know, he would call, make calls, send $5,000 out here, $5,000 out here, just to ship the drugs to where
he out here trying to play a victim now.
Switzerland or anywhere in America. And he's going to act like he didn't do that, like a fucking hypocrite. And I'm really feeling like I should take him to court, right?
So this guy can barely form a coherent sentence, even as a supposedly sober person. But we're supposed to believe him about this story? AD said it best.
Man's still high. Like, I promise you, this kid's still more higher than a freaking guy at this point.
Lil Zen didn't know where to find drugs when he had access to millions of dollars. Plus, his whole image in music was about being on drugs, and sadly influenced young people to probably do the same.
He was supplying me drugs throughout every one of those tours because he knew that I couldn't perform if I was withdrawn. That is illegal and fucked up. And Stat, please, get your lawyers together. My lawyers will be in contact with you. And give me my fucking car back.
Honestly, it just sounds like he completely does not want to take responsibility for his own actions. At the end of the day, you were a grown-ass man.
You're doing all this for a car?
It would be one thing if you were like a child star and someone was enabling you, but you were a whole adult, my guy. Did he also force you to get those horrible face tattoos?
Fuck you, CIU Records. Whatever the fuck your stupid record label name is. I was the only artist that you ever had that ever made anything of himself. I don't know who else you have, but yeah, I don't. They're not making waves.
So you signed a bad deal and now you're mad. You see this way too often in the music industry today. Even Am22, who seems somewhat close to both of them, said that Lil Zen is bullshitting.
Zen, you gotta stop playing the victim. Because I was up close and personal, granted, for the whole time, but for plenty of the shit with you and Stat, and I saw nothing but him trying to push you in the right direction to make smart moves with your career. I saw him use his vast network of connects to get you collabs with artists like YG and all these people that were not going to do songs with you otherwise. And I just wholeheartedly do not believe for a second that Stat Quo wanted you fucked up on drugs at all. I know for a fact he wanted the best for your career. The reality is that you fucked up your career. Like, you didn't make music. You didn't stay in the studio. You didn't make any kind of real effort.
And that's just the real shit, though.
It didn't last that long. Stat Quo was there for you. Stat would have done anything to keep your career going in the right direction. I remember being with you guys one night when you said, nah, fuck it, I ain't going to South by Southwest because you just didn't feel like it. Or like, I'm making so much money right now, I don't have to give a fuck. And I remember him telling you, hey, this is a genius concert. Like, they booked you. And if you don't go to this shit, then they're never going to fuck with you again. And guess what? You didn't go. And now I'm sure Genius probably wouldn't do anything for you. You got to be real with yourself. You got to stop playing the victim because this shit is not cool. Now you're dragging a good dude's name through the mud. He doesn't deserve that.
Wow, it's a wonder why his career did not last longer. If there's one thing I can't stand is people that don't own up to their own bullshit. You had an opportunity only 0.0001% of people will ever have, and you fumbled it. Now as you spiral downward into irrelevancy, you want to blame someone else for your problems and even sue them in an attempt to destroy their reputation. Either way, it's safe to say that SoundCloud rappers are on their last leg.
You guys are so fucking stupid. Like, no, like, he wasn't forcing me to fucking do it. Like, Jesus Christ. Can you guys think for your fucking selves? He took my car and he won't give it back to me until I pay the remaining $30,000. Which I think is wrong. And he also lied about me being a co-signer on the car when actually it's just his name on the car and me paying the money for basically his car.
So he also fucked up in buying a car in someone else's name. These guys were backing him 100%, but the manager backed off their relationship because this guy was unstable, unreliable, and quite frankly, it sounds like he was downright lazy and ungrateful for the many opportunities
Exactly,
at his feet.
the fuck?
You know, when the money stops coming in, these types of small labels really have no other choice but to look for their next cash cow.
Exactly.
That's just business. And like I said, he failed to sign a good deal where he could get away.
So I had to start paying for shit out of my own pocket, my own money, from my own streams, my own advertisements and promos and stuff.
Did he just admit to paying for streams?
My own money from my own streams. I wish he would have dropped me so I could find a new
He
manager.
paying for his streams? I'm dead.
He still wants the
This
residuals
guy.
that he's making off my streams and all this stuff, bro. It's unfair.
So it seems like Lil Zen is operating as an independent artist with a manager who is still taking a piece of the pie. He signed a bad contract where I assume the label owns a good chunk of his masters and discography. And now he's mad and wants to sue about something else because he knows he has no actual case for the actual buffoonery. These SoundCloud guys are hurting right now, and he can't even say go stream my music to support because it'll just make the man he hates more money. I mean, seriously, what a situation to be involved in. But let me know what you guys think about these SoundCloud rappers down below. What do you think about Lil Zan's situation? Is he a grown man just trying to avoid responsibility? I want to know what you guys think. As always,
he
also
sounds
want
like
to thank
that.
you guys for dropping a like on today's video and subscribing. And as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other news out here needs to get covered, so I'm out. Peace!
But yo, real shit though, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, bro, this man Lil Zen is I feel like what really went downhill, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If X was still alive, and X was still was a SoundCloud rapper, along with all these other guys. I'm pretty sure if X was still alive, I'm pretty sure he would still be like one of the biggest like rappers out there, because he was actually going in the right direction. He was actually like pumping out a few other music stuff while he was still alive. Even after his death, he was still like his production company or his like label, like they pulled up some of his backlogs of like music that he was like doing, and and actually like music videos that he did, and they they was able to do that, which it's actually insane. Like, this dude had some serious backlogs in him before he like passed, and that was actually freaking insane. So X was actually going in a really great direction, and he probably really could have been like one of the greatest out of all the SoundCloud rappers. But in all honesty, out of all the SoundCloud rappers I know, from the trio that we know that my man Jamari just told, which was obviously Tekashi, Lil Pump, and Zayn, whatever, right? I feel like Tekashi is like the most luckiest nigga out of all of them that's literally on this freaking list, and Zayn is like the unluckiest nigga. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like I'm gonna keep it like 100 with you. Like, this man Tekashi, like, this man did every freaking crime under the fucking goddamn sun. This man did so much shit. He should have been canceled. He should have been locked up, threw away the damn key. Like, this man should have been gone. This man should have been gone and never ever fucking returned. But apparently, this man still somehow, like, he's somehow the luckiest nigga ever to be lived. Like, he was having sexual admirers, he got locked up, then he got released. He was, like, arrested a bunch of other times with possession of weaponry. He got locked up, then he got released. And then I think what happened, his record label got attacked or some shit, and he got locked up again. And it looked like he was about to do some 69. He wasn't gonna get out until he was actually 69. Like, bruh. But obviously, my man did whatever fucking FBI plea deal he did, and he's out. Like, he's good for right now. But yo, and like Lil Pump is like in the middle, basically. Like, he's doing his own shit, whatever, right? And then Lil Zen, he's like the ultimate unluckiest. As far as I'm heard, this man, like, he's broke as AF. He's just shifting the blame and shifting to be the victim and whatever. And he's even blaming his own, like, producer and shit. Like, bruh. But all in all, though, like, it is what it is, bruh. Like, And this is the fucked up part about too. Like some of these rappers, like they don't know. Like most of these guys, they like when they're young and they're making all this like stacks of money. They don't know like to put all that money and invest. They think that all that money is gonna like stay there and shit like that because they got like all tons of money. You know what I'm saying? They think that's like it's never gonna run out. Blah 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 blah. But then eventually it does run out, and then obviously your ass is gonna be in a pickle, being some shit. But all in all, man, what Lil Zen is a little bit of like he needs help, he needs therapy, and he needs like some actual like financial guidance because I mean all these rappers do, but Lil Zen right here, he also needs it. But all in all, bro, that's pretty much it. So like this video, comment down below. In the comments down below, like, out of all the, like, SoundCloud rappers, whether it be XXX, I'm pretty sure XXX was a SoundCloud rapper. I'm pretty sure of that. If not, let me know in the comments down below if I'm tripping. Out of all SoundCloud rappers, whether it's Tekashi, Lil Zen, Pump, who was one of these that you actually listen the most of and why? And, yeah, go from there. Share this video across social media if you can, and subscribe. I can't do it. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. This is Plus Sight signing out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.